Well, law enforcement is a dangerous job. In 2013, 33 officers across the country were killed by gunfire. Hundreds of others were hurt. Now, the Santa Rosa Sheriff's Office wants to make sure that deputies know how to handle a dangerous situation. Channel 3's Christina Leavenworth was there for the training. Well, maybe you want to know what it's like to be a law enforcement officer, and here's a chance for you. The Santa Rosa Sheriff's Office is holding a Citizens Academy that starts next week. You learn more about how crimes are investigated and how to protect yourself from becoming a victim. This is all free. It meets once a week through the 3rd of April. And if you want to register, sign up, or get more information, you can call the Sheriff's Office. We have new details for you this morning in a SWAT shootout that happened just about 2 weeks ago at a Crestview home. 2 women and 5 children were in the house at the time, and the 2 women are telling Channel 3 News their side of what happened that night. Rashid Calhoun was killed in that shooting when officers showed up looking for him and his brother Yoni Calhoun. Another man was in the house, Afri Collis, charged with 2 counts of attempted murder of a police officer. Childhood obesity may be tied to your wallet. Good morning. Okay, thank you. That's Sarah Gannam joining us this morning. And thank you for your tweet, my dear. I appreciate it.
Of course, I mean it.
She said I sound like Robin Meade. She's my idol. Hey, you know what? You may think when you do this that you're just being super cool. Well, actually, you're keeping yourself healthy as well. Keeps you from catching the flu. Maybe, it's one of the ways. ABC News worked with scientists at the University of Maryland, and they compared the spread of bacteria when you're shaking hands versus a high five versus the fist bump. And when you shake, you're passing a lot of germs from person to person. Fist bumps, not so much. High fives, about the same. So with the flu going around and all the germs, they're saying you should skip the shake and stick with the bump.
Was that from the book of Dove?
I like to, it's so large. Yeah, chapter 5.
I would suggest the nod.
I like to do this sometimes with peeps.
Yeah,
I like to do that.
See, all that works though in casual, but in some sort of a business meeting that really wouldn't work.
Yeah, I smack them on the bum in a business meeting. That's how I do it. Yeah, just a little left tap and then I make a lot of friends.
Yeah, I bet you
Feel the earth move under my feet.
Yeah, they do in California. Of course, they're used to this. But overnight, a 4.4 earthquake in Fontana, California. That's about 30 minutes east of Los Angeles. They've had 3 aftershocks in the last half an hour. And this happened just a couple hours ago. But you'll see the hashtag Fontana trending on Twitter, and that's why.
I'm sorry, you want to talk about the Pope Mobile?
I do want to talk about the Pope Mobile. We were talking about this in the break. The Pope, who is quite the cool cat, is selling his Harley Davidson. The man rides around Buenos Aires on a Harley, and he signed it, Francesco.
So he's selling it?
He's selling it, yeah.
Wow.
I bet he's going
to eBay or something?
Do something awesome with the money, and I'm sure it's going to go for a lot. But yeah, driving around on a Harley. Do you love it?
Live to ride, ride to live.
Hey, we just talked about Pope Francis. Well, President Obama and the Pope will meet for the first time coming up here soon. Secretary of State John Kerry, who's Catholic, says that the president is looking forward to the visit, although no word really exactly when this is going to happen. Now, the White House says it had no specific travel announcement to make, but that the president does look forward to meeting the Pope in the near future. The donuts wasn't part of the welcome, you guys. Hey, this week, Florida students are opening their books and their minds for Literacy Week. It's a statewide program promoting literacy for kids, and it's put on by Florida's Department of Education. Now, on Monday, I got a chance to read for Mrs. Hayes' kindergarten class at C.A. Weiss Elementary. Look at the little cuties I got to spend time with. Other readers for Literacy Week include UWF's Argy the Argonaut and the Pensacola Ice Flyers as well. And thank you so much for letting me read to the little kids. They were so adorable. They all gave me a hug when I left.
What, do you remember the book?
Little sweetums. Yes, What Happens When You Take a Mouse to School.
What happened?
What happened? Oh, you got to read the book. It's a page
Spoiler
turner.
I'll wait